Hello again. Welcome to Season AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. On this platform, you will get nothing other than the truth. We are only here for the truth. The next video I'm about to play to you is exposing the very people that gave you the foundation we call Nigeria. It's exposing the likes of the UK and the likes of US that you so much, they talk to you about democracy. Here is a man that works with them, that's with the US. The man's name is Jeffrey SACHS. Jeffrey SACHS. Listen to what he said and how they suddenly try to silence him. When we are telling you that Nigeria is a fraud, we are not a democracy. We are not. And the foundations, those who gave you that fraudulent foundation, they are now exposing themselves as well. And we need to recognize that. Now listen to this one. Listen to what he's about to say here.
The most violent country in the world in the 19th century, by far, was perhaps the most democratic or second most democratic, and that was Britain. You can be democratic at home and ruthlessly imperial abroad. The most violent country in the world since 1950 has been the United States.
Jeffrey, stop now. Let's Jeffrey, I'm your moderator, and it's enough.
Okay, I'm done.
You see, they wouldn't let him talk. I want you to listen to that line again. I want you to listen to that line again. 1 second. Let me just make sure I got everything in the right order. I'm trying to do it here. I want you to listen. I'm going to play it in its entirety again. I want you to listen. When they tell you that we're democracy, it is a lie. Because they said, in this video, he said in the UK, they practice democracy at home, but they practice something else horrible outside. Listen to Jeffrey SACHS. Listen to his words. Listen.
The most violent country in the world in the 19th century, by far, was perhaps the most democratic or second most democratic, and that was Britain.
Did you hear that?
You can be democratic at home and ruthlessly imperial abroad. The most violent country in the world since 1950 has been the United States.
Jeffrey, stop now. Let's Jeffrey,
you see how they try to silence him?
Jeffrey, I'm your
they won't let him talk.
And it's enough.
You see how they silence a man? Listen and look at the crowd. Look at the reaction of the crowd. That tells you he's speaking the truth. The reaction of the crowd tells you he's speaking the truth, and they had to silence him. Now, let me go back again one more time. I want you to listen. He said the UK is the second most democratic, but it's the most violent in the world.
Century, by far, was perhaps the most democratic or second most democratic, and that was Britain. You can be democratic at home and ruthlessly imperial abroad.
Can you see that? So you can be democratic at home, but ruthlessly violent abroad. And that's what we're saying. We should stop supporting the British-created Nigeria. It's a fraud. Whilst they are telling you that they are democratic at home on their own land, but in our own soil, they are practicing and encouraging violence. Break up Contraption Nigeria. That is the link between the two. We must break it up. We have to break it up. We have to break it up. So listen on again.
The most violent country in the world since 1950 has been the United States.
You see that? He said the most violent country in the world since 1950 has been and remains is United States. But they had to silence him. And here's how they try to silence him.
Jeffrey, stop now. Let's Jeffrey, I'm Jeffrey.
The
I'm
world
your
wars, he's
moderator,
right. See that?
And it's enough.
Okay, I'm done.
You see that? You see? Look at the faces. There's a face there. See that? See that face? You see? They spoke the truth. Everybody recognized that what he said, what Jeffrey Sachs said, there is the truth. But UK and US have engaged in violence against other people in foreign lands while they're preaching democracy. And that is what we're experiencing. We are not a democracy in Nigeria, it's violence. We are facing violence orchestrated by the colonials, still as we speak. Wake up. The only solution is dissolution of Contraption Nigeria. If this resonates with you, please do share. Don't forget, go ahead and subscribe to Citizen AY on YouTube. Let's get this out there. Please make sure you subscribe to Citizen AY on YouTube. Hit notification button, give us a thumbs up. The reason why I'm not so much pushing on Facebook, and I will do when I go live, I will do Facebook, but my videos and things I'll be doing now will be more and more on YouTube and other platforms. And we're trying to see if we can join Patreon and everything else as well, because we don't trust Facebook. Are always trying to repress the numbers so that people don't know or see us, and that's fine. We're not gonna, that's what they want to do, but we want to just speak truth to power. One more time, I want you to hear what he said here. It's very important, very, very important. Listen to the words.
The most violent country in the world in the 19th century, by far, was perhaps the most democratic or second most democratic, and that was Britain.
You see?
You can be democratic at home and ruthlessly imperial abroad.
Ruthlessly imperial abroad.
The most violent country in the world since 1950 has been the United States.
Jeffrey, stop now. Let's.
You see, they wouldn't let him speak the truth to power.
Jeffrey, I'm your moderator.
You see that?
It's enough.
Okay, I'm done.
You see, but the people got the message. People got the message. He exposed the truth. They didn't like that. The man in the picture exposed the truth, and they didn't like that. They didn't like the fact that he exposed the truth. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here to make you all understand that to support anything One Nigeria is to support the fraud that is oppressing and suppressing us in our own land. We need to wake up. We must wake up. Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. I'll be back later on. Please do share this broadcast. Help us to reach more and more people. You had it there first. Professor Jeffrey Sachs said the most violent country in the world since 1950 is the United States. And the second most violent is United Kingdom, because they practice democracy at home, but they practice ruthless imperialism abroad. What is being practiced right now in Nigeria is ruthless imperialism, not democracy. We need to understand that. So thank you for watching. You're watching Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. I'll back later on. Please do share this broadcast. What are your comments? Let me know your thoughts on this. Do you agree that UK is the second most violent imperialist? They practice democracy at home in UK, but they are ruthless imperialists, and they impose violence on those that they colonized. That's what's happening. Do you agree? Do you support that? What are your thoughts? Let us know. And these are the reasons why we need to go for self-determination, break up Contraption Nigeria. It's a British construct. It's a British construct that we must dismantle. Yoruba nation, Biafra nation, Middle Belt. Yoruba nation is the answer for me as a Yoruba man. As a Biafran, for Biafrans is Biafra. For Middle Belt is Middle Belt. For Hausas is Hausa. But not putting us together, because the one person benefiting from that name Nigeria is the one who created it, Britain. And we need to dismantle it. It's not to the benefit of our people. Our people are coming across. Nigerians are coming, and doctors are working like slaves in the UK as we speak. When we have Yoruba nation, they will reach their full potential and be able to live amazing lives. And they are not allowing that to happen. The only way we can achieve that is going for Yoruba nation. So I stand 100% for Yoruba nation. Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. When you get this broadcast, please do share. And let me know your thoughts. Thanks for watching, and goodbye. Bye for now. Don't forget to subscribe to Citizen AY on YouTube. And what do you think about the song playing in the background? And it's there, and the song will come out in full soon. But please help us share it and let you know your thoughts on that as well. Thank you, and thank you for watching, and goodbye. Bye for now.